You're watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and welcome to another DVD collection update. To start off with today, we have Brutal Tales of Chivalry. Now, I bought this movie presuming it to be another movie because Google search was incorrect. I thought it was a Takeshi movie, but it's not. It's actually a movie from 1967, so I mean, it'll still be interesting, I'm sure. So this was an accidental buy, in a way, but I'm sure it'll still be fairly entertaining, so I look forward to watching it anyway. Now onto something that actually is a Takeshi movie, Matsu The Movie. This is based on a TV series of the same name. But from what I understand, the TV series did not have Takeshi in it, so, I didn't really have any interest in that per se, unless this is really good. As you can see, it does come with a slipcase, but it is identical to the main case. And just to further demonstrate there. But there's the disc itself, and there's the art behind the disc. Next up, we have the Sharknado 3-pack with Sharknado 1, 2, and 3. Now, this was a gift from a friend of mine who I've been watching the Sharknado movies with, and I've actually been having a great time. I've really enjoyed these movies. They're stupid fun. This is my Christmas gift from him, though. I know it's not Christmas yet, but he did give me this early since it's almost Christmas, so we won't see each other again probably before Christmas, so there's that. Next up, we have To Save a Life, which is a Christian movie I know very little about, but I bought it simply because it has Steven Crowder in it as a teenager, so there you go. As I said, I'm not a particularly religious person. I don't really know how to classify myself, probably agnostic, but that's neither here nor there. I don't really have any interest in a Christian movie per se, but I just thought it'd be funny because it had Steven Crowder in it. But I'm not expecting a whole lot from this movie. Then I got the Scary Movie Trilogy, the first three Scary Movie movies, obviously 1, 2, and 3. There's the back of the case on that. And this one has stacked discs, so there's disc 1. There's disc 2, very plain, no art. And there's disc 3. Next up, we have the Final Destination collection, which has the first 3 Final Destination movies. It's from the same friend, actually, who gave me the Sharknado 3-pack. He gave me both of these things, so there you go. This is also a stacked disc, so disc 1 is there, and then disc 2 is obviously right underneath, and then disc 3 is underneath that. Next up, we have Red Dawn, the original. This is that movie where communists invade the U.S., so thought it'd be interesting. Haven't ever seen the original Red Dawn. Nor have I seen the remake, but there you go. It is on a flipper disc, so that's a downside, but other than that, I look forward to watching it. Next up, we have Hachiko. I briefly mentioned this in a video I did yesterday about dogs. This is that story of the dog that waited for his owner at the train station. There's the back of the case on that. And the disc itself. Next up, we have the Undertaker Comics. WWF presents The Undertaker. Very cool concept, I think, to have the Undertaker's storyline played out in a comic book, so I really look forward to reading this. I'll probably review this after I finish it. From what I understand, this should be the entire collection, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Next up, we have some digital additions to my digital collection. We have Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. I mentioned this movie in my Christmas movies recommendations. I typically watch this movie every year. We had an old VHS that we recorded it off the TV on, so it was the censored TV version, and then I've also borrowed my grandma's version a couple times. Wanted to get it myself, went to Walmart, who had it a week ago. They didn't have it today, so I just bought it digitally because I want to watch it before Christmas, so there you go. I also bought Season 3 of 1,000 Ways to Die. As you can see, they got episodes Death on a Stick, Putting a Smiley Face on Death, Stupid Is as Stupid Dies, Dead Wrongs, Fatal Distractions, The End is Weird, Hurry Up and Die, Death Puts on a Dunce Cap, You're Dumb and Full of Death, Today's Menu Deep Fried Death, Cure for the Common Death, Sudden Death, Dying to Tell the Story, You're Dead, Leave a Message, and We'll Get Back to You. And obviously I already had Season 2, and then I own Season 1 on DVD. Next up we have Anger Management, because why not another Adam Sandler movie? There's the back of the case, and the disc itself, and as you can see, it's in one of those old Blockbuster cases, so that's pretty cool. And finally, we have Big Trouble in Little China, which is a John Carpenter movie with Kurt Russell in it. It's a very fun one. I like it quite a bit. And we did have a copy of it. It wasn't mine, it was my dad's, but that copy's pretty scratched up, so decided to get a new copy rather than getting it fixed or resurfaced or anything, because it was only $2 for this, so why the hell not? It was at a thrift store. Not to mention this one still has the case. The other one we have doesn't. But that's going to do it for this collection update. See you next time. Toodles.